People, do you see that the reason he is worthy, he could claim that he is worthy because he is creator, because he is creator. But in this vision, John is showing us that that's not his claim of being worthy to open this scroll. The claim of him overcoming is the fact that he is a slain lamb. And it is the basis of his being slain as a lamb that he overcomes sin and the consequences of our sin. Because the lamb is slain, because the ransom is paid to overcome sin and the consequences of sin, the people of God right now can rejoice in forgiveness of our sins. The people of God right now can rejoice and work together to have victory over the control of sin. And because the Lamb has overcome by his blood shedding, the people of God can anticipate the ultimate day of deliverance in which all is redeemed for his glory. Even the very presence of sin is eliminated. Sin and death and all of the ugly children of them is ultimately one day eliminated forever and will never touch the people of God again. No death, no separation, one day no disease or decay, one day no heartache, one day no pandemics, one day no wars, one day no hunger, one day no sick bodies, one day no open graves, because he's overcome. And he is overcome by means of his slain shedding of his blood to free us from sins. Let's go to the back of Revelation, and we'll see as John describes this, what's almost at the very end of this book. I want to go back to chapter 21 with you. Chapter 21, verse 1. And John says this, remembering that it's because of the shedding of the Lamb's blood that he overcomes sin and the consequences of sin. So that John sees this one day. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And I saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, behold, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with them, and they will be his people. And God himself will be with them as their God. And he will wipe away every tear from their eyes. And death shall be no more. Neither shall there be mourning, nor crying, nor pain anymore, for the former things have passed away. I want you to see it again in verse 3. This loud voice crying before the throne, the dwelling place of God is with man. He will dwell with him, and they will be his people. The only way that happens is if sin is eliminated. The only way God dwells in perfect fellowship with his people is that their sin problem has been solved, and that sin is solved through the shedding of the blood of the Lamb. God will be their people, and then he will wipe away every tear, all sorrow. The former things will have passed away as he makes all things new. This is what he conquers: sin and all the consequences of sin. so that his people are freed.